We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
I did. Oh, wow. Right on the tip. Just on the tip.
And Blabs. Co-hosted by our friends from around the internet.
There is a portion of Norway where it is legally required to carry a firearm at all times.
If you're just a normal man looking for common sense in this crazy-ass world, you've come to the right place. And now, broadcasting from our homes from around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers. Oh, welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com. And most importantly, Side Scrollers Plus.com. What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday to you. Are you ready? You are? We are too. We are T-minus just a few days away from our Fundathon. We are gearing up. We have been doing a lot of things behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, right now, as we live stream, we are busy testing all of the stuffs. Someone who may be a test subject as well. Hello, Blabs.
Yeah, I'm experiment 627 right after Stitch in 626. Anyway, hi everybody. Happy Thursday.
Did you say 6-7?
6-7. I still don't understand why people do that. I don't get these youths.
These youths. Well, here's the thing. You're not supposed to get it. You're not supposed to get it because if you
I'm
do,
too old for that, I guess.
That's right. You're too old.
Adult. Debatable though.
Yeah. Big show today as we do it. We do have our 12-year-old boy / adult Blabs over here, which is wonderful. So much going on as we struggle today to find what we felt was a true thumbnail worthy story, because we actually had multiple today. You know, maybe I should.
It was like 7 thumbnails that you sent over this morning.
I did. Should we show them really quick?
If you want to.
I mean, I think maybe we should. Here,
okay.
let me just give you a couple of them really quick, because I think it's always fun to kind of pull the curtain back a little bit and show people.
Reveal the DMs.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, we got this one. Okay, so this is what we finished with here, which is obviously the ridiculousness of Twitch promoting a furry diaper thing.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. I don't know anything about this. I've been ignoring it all last 24 hours, so I'm here to witness it all with the chat. Okay.
So we had that one. Mm-hmm. We also had this one, which is gay D&D.
Yes, so gay.
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then we had the Asmongold argument happening online where he's just over it.
There's a really great theme of all these. They're all related.
Yeah, in a weird way they are. Yeah, they are. It was, society's fucked up.
Theme is rainbow.
I think it's more than rainbow.
It's the rainbow hijacked movement.
Yes, there you go. It's
because the real rainbows are fine. It's the ones after that.
Yeah. Well, look, so which one should we have gone with? I'm just curious. Let us know, chat.
I thought you were going to go with deplorable, but then you went with disgusting, and all I can think of is Alex Jones. Disgusting.
Well, all I can think about deplorable was Hillary Clinton, right?
I totally forgot about her.
Yeah.
So. I don't miss her at all.
She's around.
Somewhere.
Well, speaking of people being around, joining us, we have 2 wonderful movie-going sons of guns today. Joining us, first one in the door today, the greatness that is Cecil. Hello, Cecil. How are you?
Hi. Catch the hawk.
I think he's a Tylenol child.
Good old waterhead over there, just hanging out in the background.
Just comes in, ha!
Ha! Listen, Cecil's on every couple of weeks, every few weeks, or whatever, and the first thing he goes on, he comes on the show talking about how good Hudson Hawk is. Is that what we're gonna do today? Is this what we're doing?
I've been sitting on that for like 2 weeks.
we can get in
there waiting for 2 weeks.
Like I'm imagining that the way that conversation or the action went is like, I'm over here talking about how Hudson Hawk is the worst movie I've ever seen, and as Cecil's sitting at his desk listening to us talk about this, or listening to me talk about it, he just slowly gets up, and he just makes his way over to his wall, slowly moves his fingers back and forth, trying to find Hudson Hawk. Goes there, gently pulls it out, admires it for a second, brings it back to his desk, and just slowly places it right there, just for that moment right there. And
right next to coolest.
That listen, we can
Wow.
show that bad boy off. Let's go.
Yes.
I love that you
motorcycle.
have
Anniversary edition.
Oh wow. I love that you have both Hudson Hawk and Cool as Ice. Just you may be the one who have both those films.
I am the one person.
Right. The cross section of Hudson Hawk fans and Cool as Ice, the Venn diagram. You're the one in the middle. That's it. That's it.
I'm the one person.
Unless our other movie-going, game-playing son of a gun, Eric, has it. Eric, do you have Hudson Hawk? Well, first and foremost, do you have Hudson Hawk? Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. It's moving everything.
Oh, where'd I put it?
Really? Oh, no.
Oh, love it.
Maybe it's just Craig.
Well, no, Blabs, do you have Hudson Hawk?
Well, I've never even seen Hudson Hawk, so why would I own it? You see?
What? I don't know.
Here it is.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Yes!
Yeah!
No way! Shut up! No way!
I actually, Cecil, I bought it that day
Did you?
so I could watch it. I actually haven't seen it. We're gonna watch it for my channel.
Oh,
Shut up. That's ridiculous. Do you also have Cool as Ice? Please tell me you don't have that.
I do not have cool. Is that even on Blu-ray?
yes, it is.
It is?
25th,
Cecil would know.
25th anniversary. It's on Blu-ray twice. This is
but
the
it's
international version.
International
I have
version.
another version from Kino Lorber back there somewhere.
Oh, Kino put it out? Okay.
yeah,
I'll have to
Kino
look
put it out.
Listen, I love everything about what just happened, but see, you are safe. You're the only one who has both those movies, unless Eric goes out and gets the Blu-ray of Cool as Ice, which
I might.
who knows.
Sure.
Well, look,
I'll do it.
This
I'm
is
gonna
for
go get it.
Cecil.
I'm special.
you were just waiting to use this. We have sound effects. We got to use them. We got to use this.
I've not pressed the button yet this entire week, have I? And I was like, I want to try it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There we go. You did it. There's the maybe we use the gong.
Fight.
Yeah, we use the gong for whenever.
Oh,
there's a
wait, we
fight,
got
or-
bongos? Yay!
I got cowbell.
What is this stream?
Nice.
I don't even know.
It's a bunch of adult children.
I agree.
We're just
I
warmed
need-
up
I
for
need-
next week.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
listen, because great transition, Eric. What a star. What a star he is. Okay, look, lots going on. We obviously the last few days we are getting very, very excited because we do have our Fundathon, which is starting next week. Very excited for this. Coming up on Monday, we're going to start at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central Time, our normal time. And guess what? We're going the entire week, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, 108 straight hours from noon on Monday to 11:59 on Friday night. And it's going to be quite the extravagancy. A lot of our goals are going to be tied to Rumble Premium subs. We're going to be very excited for that, as our goal is quite simply set the record for the most sub-2 channel on Rumble. Okay. We're going to start there and work our way up. Hey, we're going to have a lot of friends there. Looking forward to that. You can see all of our friends going to be joining and helping out throughout the show. Very, very much. Like they're going to be in the freaking room with us. Blabs, how excited are you?
I'm actually excited to hang out with everybody again because, like, I've met Eric before, but I've not met Cecil, so I am very excited to see the people I've not met, like Mally, Kay, and James. Craig's gonna lose his shit when he puts me and Mally in the same room together. Like, goodbye.
Hope we
Goodbye,
do.
brain cells.
I hope we do. And here's the best thing about it. So Cecil, Eric, and Melee Games, Kay and James, they're teaming up for the midnight to 6 a.m. shift. I'm telling you right now, chef's kiss entertainment about what's going to happen. Can't wait. Looking forward to seeing these guys go chaotic and have fun. It's going to be good. Going to be really, really great. So that is next week. Very much looking forward to that. Very glad you guys are going to be joining us for that. So if you're like throughout the week, you're like, what's going on? How about you just check in on Side Scrollers? Because it's going to be live. Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, everywhere. We're casting the net wide. We're going everywhere. So join us next week for that. It is the first ever Side Scrollers Fundathon with the tagline, Don't Die. Don't die, because we know that if you don't support, you will die. That is the lesson that we've learned from all the environmental propaganda over the last years, that you will die if you don't do that. We have something special coming up today. Very excited to have Cecil joining us because he can tell me about Shopping Mall, which is a movie that he's watching this afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central Time. That's Thursdays at 3 over on Side Scrollers Plus. I've been talking about this movie all wrong all week, haven't I?
Yeah, but it's not your fault because
he was born that way.
I mean, the name does make you think that it's going to be a slasher, but it's totally not. It's a movie that is about a new shopping mall where they've built these prototype robots to be overnight security. Mm-hmm. And what happens is they get struck by lightning and they go crazy and they start killing a bunch of teenagers that have decided to camp out and drink in the department store. Now, originally they released it under the title of Killbots, and it bombed horribly. Nobody went to see it. And so they took it out of theaters and they sat on it and they said, what can we do? We're like, this is a really good movie, but it's not reaching the audience. So they decided, somebody came to the idea of, let's call it Shopping Mall, because shopping culture and mall culture was really blowing up at the time. So call it Shopping Mall and give it the tagline, shopping will cost you an arm and a leg. And they relaunched it into theaters and it blew up. It did really well. And it became like a big cult classic. It's got Barbara Crampton. It's got Kelly Maroney. It's got a lot of Dick Miller, a lot of 80s faces in it. It is a really, really fun movie.
Awesome. I love it. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you watch it this afternoon. You want to do a little watch party? That is this afternoon. If you're exclusively for Side Scrollers Plus members, just a heads up, you can also support Cecil directly by using his link down in the description of today's stream. Mm-hmm. He gets a big old cut of whatever it is you guys decide to support with, whether it's a month-to-month membership or a annual membership. And here's the thing. Here's the best thing about it is, in addition to Side Scrollers Plus membership, we haven't really talked about this last week or so, but you also get access to Rumble Premium as well, which massive stuff. Great opportunity for everybody, and you get access to Steven Crowder and Russell Brand and Timcast and all the shows that they have over on Rumble, and it's only going to expand from there. So consider becoming a Side Scrollers Plus member. Make sure you use Cecil's link down below so he sees direct support from that, which will be great. All right. Hey, we talked about this week. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up. If you live in Atlanta and you're going to be going to DreamHack, either or, if you're going to DreamHack or you live in Atlanta, you can come hang out with us on November 1st. And by us, I mean me and Phoenix. We're going to be doing a meet and greet out there. We are taking over a bar called Park Bar. I've never been to this place, but I hear it's great. Rumble set this up, and we're going to be doing a big old get together. So if you are a Rumble Premium or Side Scrollers Plus member, or you just want to come hang out, go over and follow Gaming on Rumble and look down here. You can click on this and you can come join us. We will have drinks. We will have drinks for you to drink for free, and it'll be included. And we're going to play some games, and you get to say hi to a bunch of creators who are going to be there. We only have, I think it's like 80% full right now. So going over there, if you're going to be in the area, make sure you RSVP, because you will not be in the door unless you RSVP ahead of time, because we are making sure that everyone is checked and all that stuff. So we're not doing like background checks or anybody, just making sure you're not insane. That's all. Because, people are insane today, and we can't have meet and greets without checking things. So anyways, we'd love to see you. That's November 1st from 2 to 6 in Atlanta, Georgia for DreamHack over there. All right. We always like to start the show with, Blabs, that's housekeeping.
Housekeeping?
Thank you. All right. Thank
Want
you.
me fluff your pillow?
That's right.
Want me
Eric's
jack
all
you
about
off?
that.
What? What kind of place is this?
What kind of place is this? That's right. All right, let's get into it. Blabs, are you ready to disappoint everybody with today?
Oui, vámonos, chiquita.
Today
in gaming history with Blabs.
That's me.
All right, Fart Queen, what do we got?
Anyway, guys, October 16th, you have Super Double Dragon released in Japan in 1992. You have Devil May Cry releasing back in 2001. And this game I thought was absolutely adorable. I have not played it, though. Yoshi's Woolly World releasing back in 2015. Ta-da!
Pretty solid list right there, Blabs. Super Double Dragon. Have you guys played Super Double Dragon before? I'm sure you have, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? What'd you think? What did you guys think?
It was good. It was
super.
It was super. Yeah, it was fun. It was, it was a nice, go right and conquer, beat 'em up.
Yeah. You're right. Go right, hit things. I very much enjoyed it as a kid. I don't know if I ever beat it, but I remember thinking, I thought the big thing with that was when you got a weapon, you could actually hold it to the next screen, which was like a really big advancement. It's like, whoa, this is Super Nintendo. Because you couldn't bring your weapons in the old NES. But some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs, include Dead or Alive 2 in the arcade right there, 26 years ago in 1999. Devil May Cry, obviously you brought that one up. That's a great one with Dante from the PlayStation 2. Batman, Rise of Sin Tzu for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. And I got to be honest, Blabs, I think you hit it. Oh, Skylanders was released. Holy shit. Was released 14 years.
007 Legends.
Do you guys remember Skylanders?
Yeah, where you had the little not amiibos, but amiibos.
Yeah,
whatever they called them.
Competition.
Yeah, where you'd like put it on there and it would be in the game. It was just another way to sell you plastic crap.
There's a lot of that plastic crap there, man. Do you know how much Skylanders made during its lifetime?
Oh, probably $1 billion, I'm sure.
Almost $2 billion.
Oh, Jesus.
$2 billion for shoveling that shit over there. Right there. I'm not familiar with Mugen Souls, but that looks like I don't know, I'm guessing no, it's probably not a Dark Souls clone. It was 2013.
I think it's a fighting game.
Yeah, that's kind of what my guess was based off the box art here. But there you go. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. Oh, the new Pokemon game releases today. I'm sure people will be very excited for that. So there you go. Fun little games. Blabs, I think you hit all the main ones today that should be referenced. So there you go. Good job, Blabs. You get a B+ today. Congratulations.
My B+. If I hit everything correctly, that should be an A. Do you know how to grade?
Yeah, well, no, you could have.
I am some grade A shit. That was fantastic. I deserve an A.
Blabs, I'm grading on a curve. All right, you have to be that much
Who
better.
else is the curve? It's just me today. It's just the one exam.
Blabs, we all know that as a white person, you have to be that much better. Right?
Don't assume my pastiness.
Listen, I don't make the rules, Blabs. That's the
No,
rules
you kind of do right now.
Chat, what'd she get? What'd she get today? Let us know.
Yeah.
Hey, Scooter came in with the 10, says, Craig, please no Hassan today. So tired of that guy. I've been 3 weeks nonstop of him. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, Scooter, we do not have a Hassan story on the docket today. So
instead, we have furries.
Yeah, we have furries. Sorry. Suna Soul Silver says Dead or Alive 2 came out and the same time, and creator of DOA and Ninja Gaiden, Itagaki, passed away today. Not my choice of list, but today is a rough day for picking a top 3, so B-. Thank you, Suna Soul Silver. Appreciate that. I gave you a B+. Suna gave you a B-. Just saying, Blabs.
Whatever.
Aramis came in and gifted a Rumble Premium. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Aramis. By the way, that's all really big stuff right now, because that's actually what we're testing on the back end of Rumble right now. Like literally today during our 3-hour stream, we're testing this stuff. So those Rumble Premium subs actually very much help specifically today, and they will help very much, especially as we go into next week. Guts came in, says most people wouldn't have an issue with furries if they just kept it within their community, but a lot of them make it their whole personality everywhere, no matter what other community they go to. Oh, we'll get to that as well. Thanks, Guts. And Commodore fan came in with the 10, but just a second ago, which I lost. Where did it go? There it is, right there. It says, Cecil, please show Craig some truly bad movies that would make him wince and cry in the corner from a single viewing. So he truly understands bad movies.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. Like when you're saying, I understand you don't like Hudson Hawk, that's fine.
Bad.
But there are some movies out there that are unwatchable, where you will throw them on and just be like, why does this even exist? It's so bad.
Listen, I agree. I know. And everything you said, I understand. But here's the issue, is that Hudson Hawk was like Hudson Hawk for me built up in my head since I was like 10 years old, because I remember seeing an advertisement for it in Nintendo Power. There was an advertisement for it, and Nintendo plays a big part in the movie, actually. Well, not a big part, but there's like an underlying little subplot that Nintendo's brought up twice in the movie for whatever reason. It seems like it's just shoehorned in.
Because they had a Nintendo tie-in game. Probably.
Of course they did.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing about that in particular was I remember seeing a giveaway for, I don't remember what it was, but it was a giveaway for Hudson Hawk. It was like a prize that you won. And I never saw Hudson Hawk as a kid. So for like 30 something years, I had no idea what it was until I saw it on Netflix or Prime or whatever it was. And it was like, well, Hudson Hawk is like, well, I'll give it a shot. It's Bruce Willis. Listen, I watch movies in like 15 to 20 minute spurts, right? I don't really sit down and watch them all at one time, just from a scheduling perspective, or like watch them before I go to sleep or whatever. And this was a movie that I was about 30 minutes in. I was like, this movie sucks, but I got to keep watching it. And maybe it was a product of its time, but here's the premise of it. Okay, if you want to talk Hudson Hawk, let's talk about it real quick, because you clearly do, and I do.
Sure.
As well. Here's the problem with Hudson Hawk, is that it starts with the really brilliant premise of they're going to track the time in their heads without a stopwatch, but they're going to track the time of their robberies based off of popular songs. And I'm like, oh, that's really fun. I like that idea a lot. Okay, this song is 5 minutes and 12 seconds long. That's how long they have to get in and get out, right? But that's the only time you hear of it, as at the very beginning and at the very end of the movie. And then it's just nothing. Like if it was a major plot point, I love that idea. I admit it's the wrong song. Whatever. I forgot how long this song was, but that had me hooked. I was like, hell yeah. And then the rest of the movie happened, and I was like, what is this shit? Nothing about this made sense. It just seemed like they were just throwing a bunch of spaghetti at the wall, hoping it would stick, and it never did.
It was at the time, Bruce Willis, his ego was just big. He was one of, if not the biggest male actor in the world at the time. And this was when he was doing his whole Return of Bruno thing, where he wanted to be an actor, but he also wanted to be a musician. And so this incorporated all of that. It was like he wanted to be an actor, but he also wanted to be a musician. He also wanted to have a little bit of his like kind of moonlighting slapstick comedy in there, and it pushed all of that together. And the thing is, you kind of have to come at it from the perspective of this is a live action cartoon, and if you watch it with the intention of with knowing this is a live action cartoon, then it works a lot better that way.
Okay, here's my issue with that. Is that it's not a cartoon because the language in it is not for kids. If this was for kids, okay.
There are adult cartoons,
Yeah, right. But this in 1991, there wasn't, right? I mean, like maybe The Simpsons, maybe, but The Simpsons was, I think, a little bit broader. I don't know. This scene, by the way, the final scene of them on was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It was the cherry on top of the movie. And the fact that his fucking buddy dies, goes off a cliff, off a 500-foot cliff. The car explodes, right? There's no way in hell. And they're like, well, there was airbags. And well, and they're just like, well, and it's supposed to be campy. I get it, right? Mm-hmm. I totally understand that aspect, but it was just so fucking stupid. I was like, oh my fuck. It was.
But you watched the whole thing, didn't you?
Because it was a train wreck. It was like the car going off the cliff the entire time, except there was no airbags, and there was no sprinkler system inside the car. It was just a fiery wreck. Anyways, you got me riled up today.
I understand. I feel you. I get it. I just wanted to give you some shit, but no, I get it. Like there are movies that Craig is filming.
Feel like you fucking idiot. I don't even know what Frizz the cat is. Do anybody know what Frizz the cat is?
Yeah, Fritz the cat was it was an X-rated cartoon from 1970 something. It's actually like really well animated. But yeah, it's all the things that should not, that you wouldn't, that is in a cartoon that you wouldn't think is in a cartoon.
Okay. Well, we spent this is our Eric, you have not seen Hudson Hawk yet?
No, I just turned my headphones back on so you wouldn't spoil it for me.
Oh, really? Oh. Wow. Okay. All right. Nice.
Well, I will tell you, this is not spoiling anything, but I will tell you what I told Craig is that go in knowing that it is a live action cartoon and you will enjoy it more. Like, because it's really, really silly. And the things that happen with people, like there are certain things where like, well, that guy would have died. And it's like, because, it's not that kind of movie. But I think a lot of people were coming off of, Die Hard, and they're expecting, oh, this is going to be, because they kind of sold it as, Die Hard, but he's a cat burglar.
Right.
And everybody went to see it and they're like, wait a minute, what the hell is this? So yeah, it's a very, very intentionally silly movie.
I love bad movies. Mac and Me, Cruel Jaws,
yeah.
Troll 2.
Troll 2. Oh my God.
The Corn. You like Corn? So,
yes.
I enjoy bad movies. I grew up watching Mystery Science Theater on Sci-Fi Channel. So
yeah,
okay.
you'll totally dig it.
Yeah, it's great.
Since we're talking movies, I'll throw this in real quick.
Please.
It is, so we can segue.
Sure.
Since it's October and it's Halloween time, I wanted to show off this. I know it looks like it's a log. It's a piece of a log, but
check out Cecil's wood.
Check out my wood. I got big wood. This is from
I had to. It was right there.
2009. There's a campground called Nebo Bosco in New Jersey where they filmed the original Friday the 13th. And in 2009, because they've been open ever since. It's actually a Boy Scout campground. And so because they filmed there in the off season. The cabins and everything had all fallen to, disarray over the years. And so they needed to rebuild them. So in order to help pay for the rebuilding, they had to take apart some of the cabins. They sliced up the logs and they sold them. So that log, that piece of wood is from one of the logs from the original main cabin in Friday the 13th in the first movie. It was a nice little piece of history.
Just curious.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you pay for that?
Not much, really. It was $50.
Oh, okay.
And it was $50 back in 2009.
Okay.
So it was, I wouldn't have paid, there's some things where it's just astronomical. And I'm like,
it's only gained value since then.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just cool. I mean, honestly, it's worth more. I have also a piece of the dock where Jason died, but that's over there.
Love it.
But it's just a cool thing to have. And I love Friday the 13th, the whole series. And so it was just cool for me to have a little piece of history.
It's the best horror franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you love it. Hey, Bebop came in and says, Craig, if you DoorDash or whatever, the tour of Italy plus 5 breadsticks from Olive Garden to Blabs right now, I'll super chat reimburse you plus 20%. Blabs has to eat it though. Oh, well, I can't guarantee you what Blabs is going to eat and what she's not going to eat. I can't force the food in her mouth, Bebop.
Is there a goal for Olive Garden for the Fundathon?
I'm sure, shouldn't there be?
Got to be a level for that, right?
You tell me, Blabs. Guys, it's almost weird how much she doesn't want to do the Olive Garden thing. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. We're just gonna let that be. We're gonna let that. You notice I've done my best to pivot away from talking about it recently. So we'll see. We'll see if we can make it happen next week. I don't know. We'll see. But I will tell you this. I do know that it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody's favorite segment. I'm trying to pivot. It's time for hard news.
Hard news.
Damn it! I tried to cut it. I tried and I didn't. I tried to
Do it
cut
again.
Hard news.
Yeah.
I think that was the best one we've done.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I timed that out good. That's good.
Well done,
All right.
Eric.
It was on me.
Way to go, Eric. All right, gentlemen, I think it is important when it comes to video games and award shows. We know that last year we launched the Real Game Awards, and we saw some great success with it. It was a really good trial run, and this year we are doing our first physical event coming up in February, which is why I was very intrigued to see this happen yesterday between Kick and Asmongold. I don't know if you guys saw the interaction here that they had, as Asmongold suggested doing a Shame Awards here. And I was like, that's interesting. And here was the interaction as Kick actually was like, hey, man, let's just say the word. Let's make it happen.
Say the word. But what I will do is I could do the Shame Awards. My hands are untied. I'm running out of excuses. I don't have any more excuses, guys. It might have to happen. Oh, man. It's not going to be on the award show? Of course not. No, it's for games. Like, no, I'm not going to do, I would not do any, like, creator negative awards. Actually, I would do biggest creator controversy.
Okay. So the premise of doing the Shame Awards with Asmongold, Kick getting behind it. So I saw this and I was like, holy crap. Like, and by the way, I am 100% dead serious about this. I'm proposing right now that, and by the way, I have reached out to Kick directly about this. And I'm going to, let me see if they responded really quick.
Like Eddie? Sup, Eddie? You want to partner on a collab for an awards show?
I want to let you know, Kick has responded, but I'm dead serious when I say this. I am totally open to the idea of taking these Shame Awards and merging them with the Real Game Awards and turning it into something like a real party. And I say a real party, I mean like, well, let's freaking do this here. We get Kick behind it. We get Asmongold. We get Real Game Awards going on. We'll do the Shame Awards and somebody suggested the Real Shame Awards. Why not? Let's just do it. Like, I think this would be great. I'm being dead serious when I say this. Let's merge the ideas. Let's blow it out. And let's make it happen. All right. We got our big event coming up in February, tail end of February. We're almost sold out of seats, which is great. Tickets to the event. And I think we have the experience doing something like this. I think it'd be great to execute on it. So take it, clip it, let Kick know and let Asmongold know that we are on board to make this thing happen. And I think that makes a lot of sense as we are in total alignment.
What did Kick say, though?
I can't say it publicly.
Okay, well, you tell me after.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Okay.
Yes. So with that said, just letting everybody know that I'm being 100% legit about this. Would love to find a way to work together to make this thing happen. So just a little quick side note for everybody. All right, gentlemen, have you seen the viral McDonald's ads that have been going around the internet the last 24 hours?
No.
Oh my God.
What are these, like the Japanese ones that are super wholesome and stuff?
Wholesome. If you love video games, my God,
I've
if you love video games, the greatest crossover possibly in fast food and video game history has happened. Not Taco Bell and Call of Duty, McDonald's and Street Fighter 2. Check this out.
Street burgers. Big Mako wins.
I love that he's eating a burger.
He's eating a Big Mac over here. It's crazy. That's the best thing I've ever seen in my freaking life. I love it.
Why are they so creative and original over there? I love it. I'm so jealous.
It's so good.
And
That's
guess what?
great.
There's more.
Oh,
You can go.
yes, Chun-Li.
Chun-Li over here. Let's check it out. Hey, give it up for Smile Guile.
Street burgers.
Oh, he's got the French fries. He's happy.
He has a French fry tattoo as well.
Oh, he's gonna.
His head is fries. His head is
Yeah, his
basically
hair is
fries.
fries. That's
Yeah.
funny.
That makes total sense. I love that her hand, she's not like this anymore. They've changed it to her pondering her next bite of her Big Mac over here. All right,
Very
let's
He
genius.
gets a chicken sandwich.
whatever it is. I love it. Here we go. Okay, there's
That's
so much.
pretty good.
There's so much to analyze here. Look at her kick right here, and it has all the
bread.
pieces.
It's got burgers.
It's got all
It's
the
like-
pieces of.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's great. And you got McDonald's in the
clever.
background.
Yes. By the way, did you notice Guile at the end? He's stuffed on the ground with a smiley face.
I like that. He's patting his tummy. He's like, I'm full.
There's so much going on in this. It's so freaking good.
Perfect.
Look, that's brilliant because it's 15 seconds. It gets in, it makes you laugh, and it gets out. It gets, it's like, hey, McDonald's, go get yourself a chicken sandwich. Boom, and you laugh, and you think, you know what? I'm gonna get a chicken sandwich or a Big Mac or whatever.
Now I want McDonald's.
Right, I know. It's like I want to reward this creativity. I want to go to Japan and have a Big Macu.
Apparently,
They have different burgers over there.
I was gonna say, apparently the fast food joints in Japan are just light years above the ones here. Like everything looks like it does in the commercial, and it's delicious.
Well, we did have a story just a couple days ago about how Arby's is getting sued for false advertising. Yeah. So that was rough. Hey, guess what, guys? There's one more.
Awesome.
Let's go. I know, isn't it great? You're like, I want to see more ads.
I want more. Oh, because they got the breakfast. Yeah.
Here we go.
Round one.
Burrito burgers.
Like M. Bison's happy down here. He's holding a bag. I love that they took all the sprites and they modified them all. This is just outstanding. Oh my god.
That's
I
Does
love
the
it.
M stand for McDonald's?
I've
Bison?
barely even
Yes,
played
M.
Street
Bison.
Fighter, and I'm impressed by this stuff and all
McDonald's
the
Bison.
details to it.
He's even wearing flipping Ronald McDonald's costume.
Yeah, he's
Look
got
at
the Ronald
He's got
colors.
the yellow.
There's so much here, man. It's so good.
Nick Bison, yeah.
Oh, Blanca over here lighting the sign, which is good. They got everybody's in this. They got a McDonald's in the background of reuse stage. I don't know if this is great selling out or like wonderful promotion. Like if they patched in the McDonald's in the back of like Street Fighter 2, that's when I'd have an issue with it. But
I don't know. I'd totally play an a ROM of this. If there was Chun-Li kicking burger, puns and shit.
Yeah, it's so good. So good. Sorry for the audio there. How wonderful is this? What a great, I think this really speaks to how Street Fighter 2 was obviously a massive game, but since it has been from a cultural impact, it was massive. It's literally saved the arcades, right? Back in 1991, 1992 when it came out. And the fact that they are still referencing this in McDonald's ads 30 whatever years later, I think that's spectacular. it really speaks to the cultural impact that Street Fighter 2 had with in Japan and really society as a whole. This is awesome. I love it. I also love the idea of Ryu just having a big burger here. This is great. Let's stick and go.
And did you see Akuma? Like his necklace is now garlic.
Yes.
Awesome.
There's so many little Easter eggs in this, which are great. Like they went through and they modified all of these sprites here, which is just you get a garlic burger, I guess. I don't know, but I feel like we need to check this out. I love that Zangief over here serving everybody up.
Spinning around plates of burgers.
Just throwing burgers at everybody.
This is the type of crossover that I can get. Oh, look, he's upset. He's holding. I didn't realize that he was holding on to the McDonald's bag here.
Ah,
so that's why they're fighting for it. It's good.
I think this is the plot of the new movie.
I think
Bison stole everyone's McDonald's. They got to fight for it.
I'd be the first one out of the door. First one out of the door to get it right there.
If they did something like this with like what Burger King did a while ago, where they did the street Sneak King and Big Bump, all those. If they did something like that, but they released this and it would even as like a little playable in your browser thing, it would just be huge. It would be awesome. I would absolutely play it.
What is the best video game fast food crossover, or just not even fat, like Mountain Dew or just some sort of product? Like I think that's the first one everyone thinks is like Halo 3 and Mountain Dew. They're like almost intertwined with whatever drink that they released, then Gamer Fuel or whatever it was. Can you guys think of any other great
McKids?
Oh, McKids was good.
Remember McKids was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Turned out to
cool
be
spot.
Yeah, pretty good game.
The only things I can think of are like all the giant Pokemon crossovers with everything. Because they were
McDonald's
pretty big.
does the Pokemon stuff at like once a year.
Yeah. But like they partner with everybody.
I feel like Mountain Dew as a brand has done a great job of being for gamers, right? So
yeah,
with all the energy drinks and all that stuff for gamers. So
well, they've definitely gone out of their way to hit the gamer market. They see the value that they have right here. So yeah, man, what a great crossover. I love it. That is, we saw the happy ads from not too long ago that went kind of viral. Actually went super viral from McDonald's with the family values and stuff. That was awesome to see. And now they busting out Street Fighter, man. Love it. As an old head, I love to see that right there. Very cool.
Ninja Turtles and Pizza Hut. The coupon in the first manual.
Yes. And wasn't it like didn't they have something in there too where it was like a book it thing too, where it was like you would read and see the movie and you would get a free pizza? Yeah, that was awesome.
Godly. How could I forget that? And that was like the best pizza, the little personal pan pizza. Oh. Great stuff. Good. Yes. Bebop says, I will super chat $100 if Blabs takes one bite of a breadstick and the authentic Italian Classico from Olive Garden. Do it, Blabs. He's addressing you, Blabs.
Bebop. Sorry.
It's strictly spite at this point. Goji says, the Noid and Domino's pizza. Yes.
Right.
A whole video game about it.
Yeah, they did the Noid video game for NES.
V4ZC says this to solve the trans controversy. Here's what I can provided. One, trans adults are valid, not the kids. You're going to be above 19. Number two, use the family restroom with no people inside. The end. Thank you for your for solving this giant cultural issue.
He did it.
Dave says, quit being a negative Nelly, Craig, about one of the best movies ever. Mercenary says, Craig, you're fired. Phoenix closed the gate on him. Phoenix is not with us. We're working on things behind the scenes, specifically as it has to do with Rumble premium subs. So Slyrise says, a rare Blabs is not fired. A rare day Blabs is not fired. Well played, Blabs. A-.
Thank you.
You says Craig shows his lack of knowledge of adult animation and cartoons. True. I will not.
Yeah, you'd flip out if you saw Urtsaka Doji.
Urtsaka what?
Urtsaka Doji, Legend of the Overfiend.
Okay. Michael, the Dauber dad, says even Yellow Flash would give Blabs an A+ today. I don't know about
That's
that.
right. And Flash is very critical.
Darth Davies says B+ failure on presentation, but not fired. There you go. Grolgar says he needs more cowbell. You got any more cowbell hanging out?
Nice.
Oh my God. Lee Kindler says true film lovers have Roller Boogie in their collection.
Hell yeah.
What's that?
Roller Boogie was a movie that was at the height of the roller rink craze. Had Linda Blair, and it was a bunch of kids that they loved their roller rink. And there was a land developer that was going to close it down. So all the, they were going to build like a parking lot there or something. Okay. So they all came together and they fought back against them, and they did roller skating stuff, and Cher did the soundtrack, and it is a classic cheese.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't have that movie.
I'm not surprised.
All right. Well, you don't have that either, Eric?
No.
Oh, okay.
Now I have to get it.
Now you have to get
it. Over here just Googling.
Roller Boogie Blu-ray.
Roller Boogie. It's on Blu-ray. It should be last time I checked, it's still in print, so it shouldn't be too expensive.
All right, gentlemen, let's go and move on. We've had a noticeable and notable death in the world of video games today, as reported by a number of different people, but we're going to look at Dexerto here. Iconic game designer from Japan, Itagaki, has died at the age of 58. That's his last name. Tomonobu Itagaki, that's known for Ninja Gaiden, hi, and Dead or Alive right here. 58 years old. This was a kind of a big loss. A lot of people really upset about this. People within the industry and fans as a whole. I think it's let's take a look at his final Facebook post. Actually, he kind of knew this was coming. It's just been translated here from his final Facebook post. People were very sad about this. He said, "Words to leave. The light of my life is about to run out. The fact that this sentence has been posted means it's finally time. I'm no longer in this world. My life has been a series of battles. We stayed winning. I've caused a lot of trouble. I stand by my beliefs, and I owe it. No regrets. I just feel so sorry to all my fans that I can't deliver my new work. Sorry. It is what it is. So it goes." This is his final post right there. So obviously he knew something was going on here, and this was confirmed by his Facebook post right here, and picture of him looking off at the age of 58. The Team Ninja released a statement, said, "We are deeply saddened by the passing of Team Ninja's first leader, Itagaki." I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher his name. I think that's the biggest thing. That's why I don't say it. It says, "We will carry on the philosophy and creativity that Itagaki-san began and continue to create games that many gamers will enjoy. Our deepest condolences for his loss" here. And so a lot of people have put a lot of posts about this. When we talk about Dead or Alive and DOA Extreme Beach Volleyball, these games with, action, boobs, fun, excitement. And look at this, by the way. Joined in 1992, originally handled the graphics for Tecmo Super Bowl, man. So he goes all the way back there. Eric, you're shaking your head, man.
You got it right over there.
Mm-hmm.
CIB.
Sure did. So I we saw the post over here that was mentioned, and Harada, who is the main guy behind Tekken, had a really great post about this as well. But just talks about how he's just really sad about things. And he went in and they had a good relationship. And I think more than anything, there's this video from G4 back in the day, which really encapsulates exactly who this guy was. And when I say he's a normal man, I think this perfectly encapsulates it. Let's check this out.
I'm creating entertainment rather than just a video game. So in terms of entertainment, it's quite natural for me to create beautiful women. It makes sense rather than bringing ugly women into the game. It's very simple.
Based.
Literally.
No violence.
Violence. Entertainment. Beauty. Sex. Gambling. Gambling means that if people really like playing a game, then they'll pay whatever it costs. And that's all.
A fucking hard ass, huh?
He unapologetically liked what he liked. He's like, hey man, violence, boobs, hot women, buff dudes, all like this is what I like, and I know this is what the audience likes, and I'm gonna give it to you. And he did.
Yeah, it was it's obviously you don't like to see anybody pass. I haven't seen anything about how he passed, but it sounds like he was either sick or maybe he just knew his time was up. And I mean, 58's pretty young to be passing on. Blabs, have you found anything about how he passed? Because I've
not seen anything. But my first glance when I saw that was I thought he did like an unalive when I read it really, really fast, and then I read it afterwards, and I was like, okay, maybe he was just sick, and it was like somebody tweeting out for him and everything. So
right, I feel like just that entire statement that he made here. This was probably in the mid 2000s when he posted it, when G4 did this video on him. He's saying everything that anybody who watched our show would totally resonate with. It's like, hey, we like violence. We like hot people. We like action. We like, at its core, it seems like this is exactly what video games should be. Look at you over here. Cecil, go ahead. What you got, buddy?
I was just pulling out I have
he's
DOA.
ready every time.
I have the other DOAs over, but they're further down on the shelf out of reach. But
mine are in the back.
Yeah. Oh, I love the DOA fighting series, and I love the beach volleyball, which evolved into extreme. They're fun. It's my wife was giving me shit because it's like you're playing virtual Barbie, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm giving hot girls. I'm putting the hot girls in bikinis.
Leave me alone, Killjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. Well, yeah, man, tough to see. Never like to see anybody pass on, especially somebody who had such a prominent role for a lot of people. Like, obviously, the products that he created were really fun, really fun. And I think at the end of the day, aren't that what video games are supposed to be? Fun, enjoyable, right? They don't need to be rocket science over here. And it seems like he cracked the code when it comes to this, So, yeah, there we go. Rest in peace, my dude. You obviously will be missed for sure. All right. I want to pull in our next guest because we have somebody joining us. We talked about this story yesterday. Blabs, do you have the initial post just as a little bit of background here? I'm struggling. I'm going through my timeline
from like
here.
Pirate Nation or whoever posted it. Yes, I can get it in a couple
Yeah.
seconds. Yes.
Please do. We'll pull it up because I do think it's important to have a little back context because we talked about this yesterday on the show. But I want to. So as you pull it up really quick, I want to let you know. Marmalin says, "Rest in peace, Oatmeal Face. You were one of my favorite designers." All right, Marmalin, thank you very much. Mercenary says, "Rest in pepperoni, Itagaki." Thank you very much. And speaking of pepperoni, Bebop says, "Blabs is Italian for fake Italian." Good damn. Aramis says, "Amazingly done, Eric. Tip of my straw hat to you, good sir." And Amish Top Gun came in for 2, just adding himself. Thank you for that.
Yeah, he literally just added himself for 2. So
nice, appreciate that. Good to know. Right there. All right, we'll get to the rest of your super chats, direct donations, Rumble rants, and gifted Rumble premium memberships here in just a little bit. But first, I wanted to point out, Blabs, do we have the story in there? Yes, you do.
I have it, and I also have it pulled up too if you need it very fast.
I got it. Sounds good. Okay, so yesterday we saw this story that popped out. This was courtesy of a lot of folks online. Said add MAGA to your EA tag equals insta permaban. Cool, bro. And we looked at this, and this says this image appears to be fake. This is actually a new community tab here, right? Community here, and we actually have the person who said this is their post. I hope we're getting this right. I hope he's not just going to come on and be an asshole. I don't know. I've never spoken to him. Let's find out. Bring on Pageosphere. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Howdy.
How are you?
Am I too loud?
No, you're
Am I
good.
Okay, cool.
How
Awesome.
are you? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on, and yeah, let me have an opportunity to talk about this thing, and yeah, appreciate you for that.
Yeah, sure. So you're the guy who got banned. This is you here, just to confirm?
Yeah, that's my account. I was banned. Well, I was banned several times. This was the final one. I had pinned the string of emails, which Blabs was patient enough to deal with me trying to figure out, okay, how do I thread this? How do I do this?
Yeah.
I'm going to break my laptop because it's annoying, but you know, she was patient enough to walk me through that. So,
Okay, so first question here. We'll get to the history here because let's just start at the root here. This says you've been banned, and it says the violation context. It says persona name Xbox, and I'm guessing this is your gamer tag here, MAGA Ramzan.
right.
Okay. And it says you've committed several violations or broken our rules multiple times. You can't play EA games on an account anymore. We've removed your payment details from our system, so you can't. So you won't get any more charges from us. Okay, first and foremost, is this fake?
No, not at all. And I have all 7 email exchanges between EA and myself, showing what they sent to me, and yeah, and that's going back as far as I think the first ban was in 2022.
Okay. So why were you first banned in 2022?
Yeah. So I mean, they threw me off because I had MAGA in my tag. I mean, that's what they told me. Let me see if I can. I'm totally professional,
That's okay. Welcome to the show.
Let me, yeah. Let me see if I can. I have notes, but I want to pull up the actual emails because it's a little bit more.
Craig, if you use the thread that I put in the document that has the clear emails and everything.
And the thread that's okay.
There's 2 threads because the one that he posted, the images aren't very clear for some reason. Twitter lowered the resolution, so I went in and labeled everything saying email 1, email 2, so you can follow along.
Great, thank you.
But so I have the first email pulled up. This is December 27th, and this was 2022. It said, "Hello, we received a report about your account or profile name. It may be the name you created on another platform. This name breaks our positive play charter," which is what I didn't even know about that. I know they have terms of service, but I never heard of that. Because you may have used words or phrases that may harm others or negatively disrupt the game.
And that being Ramzan, clearly, yes?
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, obviously that highly offensive Ramzan going around.
Okay.
But then underneath it says, even if the content was intended as a joke, it may still disrupt the game for others.
So this was in 2022.
Right.
So you got banned for your name then, which look, we saw, it was a different time, obviously, not too long ago. We saw that people were, look, it was almost like a witch hunt during that time.
Yeah, the Biden administration.
Right.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right. So you saw that, and this is in 2022. The second email here was after you responded to them, or did you respond to them? And then they said, I saw this, who said they received the email right here. This was email number 2, I believe you put in there, Blabs. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And it looks like you had kind of a back and forth between them here. This was in December 22nd. And then you had a third email, December 28th here. And this all goes back to your username here, MAGA Ramzan here.
Yep.
Yes. And it looks like you had another one on January 3rd where they pretty much just said, "Hey, sorry, sucker, you're out." Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's what they did.
Okay, so you got bitch slapped for having the name MAGA in your username here.
Yep.
Why are we seeing this story now? What is this? Did it pop back up? Did you reuse your username? Did you how did this? This was 2.5 years ago at this point.
Right.
Why are we now seeing this, or is this an old story that we're just rehashing?
Yeah, so so they banned me for a second time. That was a week long. I don't know if that was the 4th or 5th email. Yeah, the second ban was on the 5th email, and that was for a week. And it was the same thing again. Let me see if I can. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Same thing
yeah.
as in your name.
Right. This is what they said. They said, we want to notify you again. Found your EA account to be in violation of our rules of conduct. So now they said it's rules of conduct. The first time it was,
yeah,
yeah.
Now it's harassment, right?
Yeah.
They've elevated it at this
right.
point, because initially it was just like, hey, you're not within our player. Whatever the positive play charter was the first phrase they used, and now they say it is straight up harassment for having MAGA in your name. That's interesting. Okay, all right.
Yeah. They said while reviewing your account, we identified the following violation: Apex Legends harassment, MAGA Ramson. And then of course they do the whole like corporate speak. They're like, being part of a gaming community should be positive, fun, and fair, and safe for all, unless, of course, you have MAGA in your tag. This means that we take any breaches of our rules of conduct, including toxic behavior, very seriously. We outline our commitment to this in our positive play charter.
Okay, so it is actually a very big question. During this time, as you're playing, are you going through and just like being a total asshat and calling people all sorts of bad things, or is it strictly your name?
No, I mean, like, I number one, I communicate on a mic, but it's only with people that I invite into the party chat and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not toxic towards anybody about it. I just, that's my name. In fact, my original screen name was Ramson89, and I changed it to MAGA because I had heard stories about people that said, well, I was friends with this person until they told me they voted for Trump or they were MAGA or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
And so I put that as kind of an icebreaker, like, okay, well, if you're going to add me as a friend, you know where I'm coming from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
so that there's no potential issues. Of course, there's no guarantees, but that was the idea. So, and I just played the game, and then I had, I had people apparently reported me multiple times for it. I don't know. It's a real head scratcher to me. I mean, it's, and considering the fact that people who have played know the types of absolutely disgusting usernames out there that actually do violate terms of service that don't get reported. I'm the type of person, look, if you had I love Biden in your tag, which almost made me throw up saying it, but if you had that, hey, that's fine. I'm not going to sit there and report you. I'm not going to harass you. I may or may not play with you, but that's your choice for me as well.
This actually, it's kind of funny because this reminds me, I had a buddy who had a gamer tag named Kuma Sheen, and Kuma is a player in Tekken, and because he was a Kuma machine, right? And it looks like cum machine.
Yep.
So he got banned for that. Just kind of a fun thing. So okay, so once again, I just want to make sure I get the timeline correct here. 2022, you're banned, right?
Yeah.
You have this email correspondence, and it seems like it was a couple of years before this new email here, this final email, the 7th email here, it happened out of nowhere. Is that kind of what happened? It just like out of nowhere, you get an email saying you're banned?
Yeah. So I had actually done an appeal to, I think it was the second ban. I did the initial appeal that I replied to, and then I did a second one, but this time I did it directly on their website, trying to get that, even though the ban had already passed, I wanted it rescinded because I just, it's like I fundamentally didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I know it's perceived as such, but I wanted to rescind it, and then of course they said the matter was closed. So then this last ban came after I sent them an email, or I sent them a reply, because of the after they said that they basically threatened permanent ban. And I sent them a reply, and I said, look, I've pled my case before. I violated no rules whatsoever, and you all know it. The only thing I violated here is someone's feelings. I'm not changing my tag. If you want to ban me for loving and standing for my country, do so. If you want to respect, give me 1 second. I'm sorry, my mother is at the door. I have to take this.
Get your by all means. Well, hey, I think we're good. We'll let you go. We appreciate you hopping in with us, but thanks so much for the background on the story. Appreciate you, brother.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, great stuff. All right. Interesting to say the least. And the only thing I would have asked him was simply, that I think the timeline on it it's long, right? It seems like the back and forth correspondence over the course of 2.5 years is a long time, but
I think it's just like false flagging him for having that username, and like EA Games just not even like, or Xbox, whoever, not checking everything thoroughly and just being extremely biased. And like everything I've understood is that it was always a suspension, and then because he never changed his tag, they were like, "That's it, permaban forever and ever and ever. You're permanently banned," and that's how I see it.
Well, it'd be really tough if he was a really big like magazine lover and you wanted to showcase that in his gamer tag as well. Something along it'd be tough. So
maybe MAGA just stands for Make Awesome Games Again.
Maybe. But hey, that apparently appears to be hateful. Well, look, a lot of times the internet, it goes back and forth. I'll tell you this right now. We have learned right now the internet is wrong. The image may appear to be fake. It is 100% real, according to a viewer, a normal person, normal man who watches our show. So now this is why you watch, right? Hardcore video game journalism. We know.
There was somebody on Twitter who had said, if he's like, I'm willing to bet that there are people out there that have Antifa in their name.
Oh, definitely.
And they're fine. That has no, oh no, you're okay. But somebody puts MAGA in their name and oh my God, ban them from the earth.
I'm actually surprised that Twitter post hasn't enough votes to say that was fake.
Well, because he only posted everything last night, so it was like hours and hours after that post went viral and everything, and people don't like.
Only source is just Reddit posts of other people's things.
Yeah,
it's like
people
that's
don't
not
like
a reliable source.
Or
I did my job and said, no, this is bad. This is a bad community note, but it's going to take a lot more no's to correct it.
Well, maybe what we'll do is we'll clip the video. We will quote tweet and put it in as a response and let people know that we have literal documentation, and we spoke to the guy who got banned, and we have gotten to the bottom of it. So we can undo the community note on that tab right there, which is great. We have this from Hypno's Dog, says, try Dark Brandon, Antifa Tanky Ramzan 89. Hi, Dad. Okay. Hello. Bad Gamer for 5 says, Craig, we see your proposal video. Can we see your proposal video, Craig? Mentioned yesterday. Even if I wanted to show it to you, I have no idea where it's at. It's somewhere on a hard drive, so I need to go through and dig into that. All right, Young Stove says, longtime Sonic fan. Shout out K. I despise furries. Thank you, Young Stove. Appreciate that. We'll get to the furry stuff here in just a minute. Anthony, thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. I'm sorry, member shit for 1 month right there. Outstanding. We also have this from Scum says, still happy that Itagaki friended me on Facebook years ago, and I was able to talk to him briefly about things. Rest easy. You were a real one. Thanks, Scum. Appreciate your support. Okay. And Morgan's really upset we didn't mention Chex Quest.
Oh my God, yes. Chex Quest. That's on the Switch now.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Seriously.
I didn't know
remade it for the Switch.
They remade it for the Switch, huh? That's cool.
And it's on sale a lot of times for like 89 cents.
Wow. I can't believe they got all the licensing for that. That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, look, guys, there's a big problem in the video game industry that needs to be addressed. And the video games industry media, the mouthpiece of the media, is really upset about it. And by that, I mean YouTubers. Guys, these YouTubers are causing all sorts of issues, and they have to be dealt with, at least according to our old friend, Nick Calandra, who posted over on his social media. I really wonder when these game studios are going to take action against these YouTubers and social media grifters making up lies about people working at their studio, their business dealings, sales data, etc. It's clearly affecting businesses. Review bombing, harassment of developers, stalking campaigns. When do you take a stand? It's not contained to social media anymore. We all know it. And by the way, take a look who liked that up there. That is Sweet Baby Inks, Kim Belair over here. Guys, when are these damn
there's
YouTubers?
more though. Hang on, because I'm looking at the real one, the real post. We can have a look at who else is liking it. Sweet Baby Ink, Amy Lee Shaw. That's another one. If we scroll down, there's more. Kim Belair, we saw that one. Lots of freelance people. Show more results. Yes, please. We have anybody else? CEO, co-founder, whatever. So yeah, mostly freelance and Sweet Baby Ink people.
Can I spoil something for you guys when it comes to
sure.
freelance journalists in the video game space? It means they're unemployed and they want to be video game journalists. It means they're not talented enough to have a full job. That's what it means when you're a freelance journalist in the video game space. It means you're not good enough to be hired by anybody, and yet you're literally picking up scraps at the hopes that some video game outlet will allow you to write 500 words about the latest video game. That's the reality of it. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news to all you guys who are freelance journalists. You're not good enough. Because if you were good enough, you would have a YouTube channel or a Substack or something that people would be interested in going to look at. Instead, you tweet all day about how right you are, when in reality is that you are a vocal minority of things, and you have no idea what the true normal man and normal gamer actually wants. That's the reality of it. With that said, gentlemen, what's going to be done about these pesky YouTubers who are driving a narrative that is no longer contained to social media, that is affecting people, studios, business dealings, sales data? What can be done? Will anything be done, gentlemen?
I just think it's funny that this dude is talking about YouTube grifters when he's speaking to Sweet Baby, who is one of the biggest grifters in the industry. It's like, if you don't see that as being a bigger problem within the industry than some people talking about some games that are shitty, and how a game like Veilguard that is complete garbage and gets like 8s and 9s and review scores, and then months later after it bombs, all the people that gave it 8s and 9s are like, yeah, it wasn't really all that good, but we gave it a good review because we had to own the chuds. If they don't see that is a bigger issue, then they're idiots.
Eric, you're a YouTuber. You play games. You play. You're playing Battlefield 6 right now.
Mm-hmm. A lot.
He's multitasking right now.
I'm not sleeping a lot.
Yeah. What do you think needs to be done? Can anything be done? Will a YouTuber eventually be sued because of the things they say about a video game?
About a video game? I mean, Smash is getting sued for talking about a journalist.
That's different though. Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, how can you sue somebody for reviewing a game? Isn't that supposed to be free speech?
Or reporting sales numbers online or whatever it may be.
Yeah, I mean, that's freedom of speech, freedom of press. If anybody could be a freelance journalist these days, how can you not say you got freedom of press to report on anything that's factual?
Well, I don't think anything's ever going to happen with that. And what you're going to see is you're going to see these freelance journalists complain, right? And you see a guy like Nick Calandra. Like, let's be real about him, right? He's being carried by a more talented person. The talent that I don't remember what his name is. The guy who gets all the views and drives all the revenue for them, right? And reality is that like they are the succubus attached to attached to what's his, God, I'm totally blanking on his name. Not extra credits. Either way, they're the succubus that is he's allowed them to function as long as he lets them. So either way, they'll continue to complain. YouTubers will continue to win. Yes, Hypnotic is Yahtzee. Correct. That's true. But one of those YouTubers who, man, oh man, he is just what a bad guy. Well, I would say not even a bad guy, who is excellent at fence sitting on a lot of different issues in the most generic way, is Moist Critical. Yesterday, he took a stand, guys. I don't know if you saw this. He has revealed that he is no longer accepting super chats or donations to his shows and streams. What a pro, huh?
Not exactly. He's still monetized.
Yes.
Well, after how much you're going to announce how much he made, or he said, now I'm taking a stand.
Yeah.
Listen, it's time to take a stand, guys.
Mm.
After $35 million in revenue.
Oh no! Poor baby, he's broke. Somebody help him.
That's tough, guys. That's tough. 35 million bucks. Hey, good for him. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Good for
amazing.
him. Love it. Great to see. But 35 million, by the way, that's not all. Because in addition to his YouTube's earnings, it's also his Twitch earnings, which is well over $5 million as well.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
Good for him. He just
Yes.
can't ever talk about what was me.
Yes, exactly. And it's pointed out by a lot of people here, like Cody over here. Says it's very easy to say it doesn't feel right to make money on YouTube after making $40 million and never having money troubles again for you or your great grandchildren.
Yep.
I've had enough. He said, compared to, this is what Moist Critical says, compare that to a normal person actually working their ass off. They come home and donate a couple dollars to me. It just doesn't sit right with me. Listen, I think that sentiment is very noble. It is. It's a very noble sentiment, right? But I don't think that, like, him turning it off, I think it has a virtue signal aspect to it. It's a noble idea, but he doesn't need to announce it, right? If you're just not going to take it, then just don't announce it. Hey, I'm no longer going to do super chats. I'm no longer going to do memberships. I'm no longer going to do direct donations. Just watch the show and have fun. We'll monetize from YouTube or whatever it may be. You guys have any thoughts on the $40 million generated? By the way, like, we're clearly in the wrong fucking business. It's funny because we are in the same business. Apparently, we're just not as good as Most Critical, and that's fine. Because we have not generated anywhere near $1 million. So, any thoughts?
Did you ever see the Moist Critical meme where it's just it's like, this is messed up? Internet guy says this is messed up, and then it's another picture of him with the same expression. This is also messed up, and it's just everything. It's I had people that would post his videos, and I'm like, this. What? Like, I mean, I've only seen a few of his things, but they're fucking terrible. Like, why does anyone give a shit? It's not good. I mean, does he do anything else besides talk about whatever's going on in the most broadest fence sitting way of taking a 30-minute video and having one point stretched out in all that time? I don't get it. I don't get why somebody like him has made $40 million. Good for him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why?
I don't understand. And like, when people talk about, like Razor Fist came in and says $40 million for the low price of never expressing an unpopular opinion, right? Right.
Yeah. And
like I said, hey, good on him. I will never, you go get your bag, dude. But I don't understand. Like, fucking A, even his signature is generic. Look at his signature over here.
Is that a check mark?
Like, I don't understand how he got popular. I really don't. And maybe I missed out here.
It's just longevity.
Maybe. I don't know.
Did you ever hear of a YouTuber called Chills?
No.
Chills is one of those guys that does creepypastas, and he has one of the most irritating voices in the world. He'll be like, "This is a ghost that comes out the window," and every video is just that, and it's really irritating. And I wonder if Moist Critical, part of his popularity may be just how bad and annoying his voice is, because he does have I mean, you hear him and you immediately know that that's him.
Yeah. I said I don't ever want to criticize anybody for getting that bag, by all means. I don't understand the appeal. And maybe I'm not the audience. I think I mean, I have watched his videos before. I've watched many of his videos before, but I wouldn't say I'm like a fan of his. And I like, when you look at his videos, and this is the weird thing about him, is that it's so low effort that I guess kind of makes it charming, I guess. Like, look at his thumbnails. Everyone's spending all this time, and it's just like him staring at a camera or like or an image stretched or something. They're so low effort, and maybe that's part of the charm. You can see like the videos that I watch here. You know, like
it's like the old YouTube thumbnails.
Well, he's been on YouTube since 2006, so I don't think he's ever changed his method, right? So he's been posting. It's at this point he's so ingrained in the YouTube with his loyal viewership that it doesn't matter what his thumbnails do. His viewers are going to watch it regardless, right? He's not trying to catch new eyes because he's been in the algorithm for so long, basically since the platform started, that it doesn't matter what he does. As long as he posts something, somebody's going to watch it. So
I think it's, you talk about being on the grind for so long. He posted his revenue over here, and you can see starting in 2007, 2010, 13, 16 starts to monetize a little bit, but 2020 in particular, that's where things popped off. This was his daily revenue. So he's making, at one point he was making $38,000 a day. My goodness, right here. And, he's been averaging over $15,000 for the better part of what, 3 years? $15,000 a day? A day? For that? Fuck.
So essentially, he made the lion's share of that money in the past like 5 years, which
yeah. And you know what? It is a grind. People don't realize how much of a grind YouTube is. And my God, I hope to God one day we get to that point. Maybe we just need to be a little more straightforward, a little more bland.
Yeah,
No,
this is the
maybe we
perfect
need to
meme
try,
for
not
it.
try so hard.
There you go. That's what I was talking about.
It's like his comments saying like, these normal people who work all day come home and donate a little money. It's like, I'm working my ass off in this basement making videos every day. However much I make every day.
Let me
Maybe I
just
need to work
remove
less.
the banner real fast because it was cutting off the image. It says, commentary guy. Popular guy situation is crazy. Penis man situation is insane. Huge poop and farting drama. Same thumbnails every single time, and it's true.
All right, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. We have a bunch of videos queued up on our back end, right? On the back end of our channel right now. All right. And I'll do me a favor. DM me that, Blabs.
Yeah.
All of our videos for the
You're
next
gonna use
week
that thumbnail.
are going to use we're going to use that exact format for the next week and see how it does.
All right. It is
Okay.
now in your Twitter
Just have
DMs.
Craig just like giving like a very bland expression.
Whatever, right?
You gotta make it like stretched out too, so it looks like
Yes.
it's old YouTube thumbnail.
And at like
Look
480p.
nice and wide.
I think that'll be fun. I'll be like, Sam, let's do it. Let's go for it. Kalishi goes, no, don't. Listen, we can't do much worse. All right, come on now.
We can only go up from here.
That's right. That's right. Oh, that's good stuff, man.
It's infuriating because I mean, again, I know it comes across as a little bit jealous, and yeah, I'm a little bit fucking jealous because I really put a lot of work into all my videos, and I'm at the whim of the algorithm. You know, if your video doesn't do well in that nebulous first hour, well, then YouTube just buries it, which I will never understand. It is infuriating. And I had a video series that I was doing that I was really enjoying because I mean I've been doing this a long ass time, and I wanted to do something a little bit different, and YouTube doesn't like different. So I put out a video. It wasn't doing really well. I did some market research. Turned out the audience wasn't tuning in because they didn't understand what the video was by the thumbnail. So I had an artist, and I commissioned. I worked with a guy and came up with like a rebranding for it, and I relaunched it. And the first thing that comes through, your thumbnail's AI. I'm like, no, first of all, it's not. Like, I hired somebody. I actually went in and posted all the works in progress leading up to the finished version, and I'm just like this. I'm like, I worked really hard on this, and all people had was that, oh, it's AI.
It's AI. Well,
I'm rambling.
Hey, I look. I think everybody's a little jealous when you see somebody who's made $35 million in a few years, but there is something to be said about the grind, right? He grinded for a long time. COVID hit. It was a big explosion for a lot of people. And now he can put together sweet things like that here.
He can retire anytime he wants.
Yeah, he can talk about popular guy's situation.
What a question. What amount of money would it take for you guys to just pack up and be like, I'm done?
You stop, you die.
Yeah, like, I honestly love what I do. Like,
Yeah.
I would like to be making more money at it, but even if I was like, there was a YouTuber a couple months ago, Outdoor Boys, who went mega viral, and his channel blew up, and he had been doing it for like 10 years, and he quit. He's like, I originally started this because he was like a survivalist and outdoor camper guy. And he's like, I started this so I could do videos more, I spend more time with my boys.
Yeah.
And he's like, but it got to the point where I was doing videos every week. I wasn't seeing them as much, and I've kind of made enough money. I mean, he has like 19 million subscribers. His biggest video got, I think, 185 million views. It was just crazy. And he had basically said, it was really sad that he put together a video and said, I have people coming up to me in the supermarket telling me that they're fans. I'm there with my family. He's like, so I really want to pull away from that. And I do kind of understand that. It's the people that don't understand like personal privacy. Like, if you're at a convention or something, absolutely come up and say hi. But if you are in a public space, it's different. So, but honestly, I am going to keep doing this until it is impossible for me to continue doing this. I love doing this. It's all I want to do. It's all I ever wanted to. Well, not all I ever wanted to do, but it's one of the things I've always wanted to do. I love being able to talk about entertainment and movies and all that shit. And I want to keep doing it. And even if I'm making, if I make $10 million, which would be fantastic, I would still continue. Production might be a little bit better. But aside from that, I will still be doing the same dumb shit that I've done for 15 years now.
Hell yeah. Love that. Love that. And Eric, I think you're right. When you stop, you die.
Yeah.
Right? For sure.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm never going to stop playing video games and watching movies, so why stop making content about it?
Right. Right.
Speaking of not dying, right, Craig?
What?
Not dying. Don't die.
Oh, yes. Don't die.
Yes. Well, if you don't want to look, a lot of people have been tuning in to Charlie, and they've been like waiting to throw money at him. They've been like, please, Charlie, please take our money. Well, guess what? He doesn't want it. We do. Next week is the Fundathon. Please join us for that. Blabs saying don't die, because that's the tagline to this year's Fundathon is don't die. Don't die. So join us next week for on the 20th. We're live for 108 straight hours. Looking forward to that. gonna be really, really great time.
Just like, what the fuck?
Huh?
Don't die.
Don't die.
Don't die. That's right. All right, let's go ahead and move on. But before we do, let's get a couple of these supers here. Thank you guys very much for your support, whether it's on Rumble, on Kick, on YouTube. We appreciate it. Mercenary says 38K a day. I can barely make 20K a year working 10 a.m. to 6 every day. It's tough, man. Jason's right. The most critical situation is insane. That's the title of the video. That's exactly what it is. That's right. Charlie got big because he's boring and uncontroversial with no actual opinions of his own. YouTube really likes content creators like that. Thank you, Nathan. A says, I remember when Charlie said the Halo Infinite beta was meh, got criticized, so he switched gears and glazed it next stream. What, really? That's funny. Hypno's Dog says, chills. Remember number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want on your Burger King burger is someone else's foot fungus. This is true.
Yeah, he does some shit like that. So yeah, if you ever have a chance, go and look, and you'll turn it off after like 30 seconds. But he gets millions of views. So again, hey man, more power to you. If that's what you're doing and you're grinding and it works, then go get it.
Go get it. That's what we say. Critical is a popular Opinion Man character, a normie magnet. Thank you, Yeesh. Appreciate that. And Sunwuku says, I have a buddy that is a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Back in the 360 days, he got banned by EA for having the username Go Get a SSJ. They read it as Go Get Ass J. That's great. That's great. Hypnozoic says, will they free Unk Smash? All he did was be Italian. All right, Hypnos Dog. Thank you for the random information. Modest Rat says, hey, bada bing, I got banned recently from Reddit for saying furries belong in an asylum. I guess it hit too close to their mods. Abadaba boom. Arrivederci. Thanks, Modest. Appreciate that. He said 6 a.m. to 10. Sorry, Mercenary. My fault. I'm not good at reading. Nick says, if memory serves right, BLM, Antifa, BBB, Build Up Better, etc. isn't banned. The bias is clear and everyone's tried it. Or I guess tired of it. I'm sorry. Yes, they are tried it and tired of it, Nick. Rod says, the ban of EA made me remember about the guy from Fort Gay banned for having his city as his gamer tag. That's funny. Thanks, Rod. All right, guys, let's go and move on to this Twitch situation. It's crazy. Let's go to the front page of Twitch and see what's going on. Blabs, you ever been featured on Twitch before?
No.
All right, well, this is called the front page. It's called a carousel, hence the rotation, right? This is
I have.
Yes. I've been featured on the front page of Twitch.
Aren't
Eric,
you all cool?
we're so fucking cool. Eric,
Yeah.
you have been featured on the front page.
I
but
recently applied to be featured too.
you
I
did.
have that pulled up, Eric.
Well, tell us about that, please.
Well, every month I'm in the Twitch partner Discord or whatever, and every month they send out a link saying, here's the link to apply. Tell us what you got going on, what day, what hours you stream.
Yep.
And we'll look over your application, see if we could fit you in.
Well, that happened last month, but apparently you didn't get in.
I didn't.
Oh no. We weren't able to offer you a front page slot this month. Oh no.
I should have said I was going to wear a diaper on stream.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Eric, because instead of you busting everybody's face in Battlefield 6,
it would have been entertaining.
It would have been entertaining, but not as entertaining as Tiger, the VTubing diaper furry, which was featured on the front page. And this obviously is, as pointed out by Asman here, fetish content. And this is featured on the front page to over 2,000 people. Now, once again, when you go to the front page, that is for everybody. That is whether you are 13 or 93. You see that right there. Maybe saying to yourself, that may not be that bad. Well, here's XQC seeing it for the first time because this was quite interesting.
They adore you.
Anything for you?
Locked in. Has Kevin said anything?
Kevin is so fucking locked in. He hasn't spoken a word in
Like a
50
kid
minutes.
with their parents walking, changing the channel real quick. I wasn't watching
Look at
that.
his face.
Right, right.
I heard Kevin.
You now. Are you getting a wild abandoned skin? I saw that they were doing like a creator thing, and I didn't do it or anything because I haven't played much. But I was thinking that's like right up your alley. I'm wondering if there will be a Doryu skin in the future.
Quick, everyone misbehave again.
No. You guys misbehave constantly. What? There's nothing new that would happen.
I can get it in a second.
I'm not gonna judge. Okay, I'm gonna judge. Actually, I think.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to judge. And he should judge because this, as Kirsha captured perfectly, is the face of somebody who has been exposed to something, in her words, horribly degenerate that shouldn't exist for the first, that shouldn't exist, and seeing it for the first time. That is the face of a scarred person after seeing that. I think we can all judge here. And Kirsha did a great job of digging into this. Says it keeps getting worse. Baby FurCon. What is Baby FurCon? Right here. This is a thing that this type of people support and appreciate. Eric, what are your thoughts as you see the man with the giant pacifier in his mouth here on Twitch?
Some people shouldn't be allowed on the internet.
Cecil, you going to be tuning in to this guy's next stream?
I think they're what's the best way to put this? They've normalized degeneracy. And like it used to kind of be that, like I remember growing up, there was a show on HBO called Real Sex. And it was all about like these weird fetish things that happened, but it was always just consenting adults that did it with other consenting adults in privacy. And this is right out in front of everyone to see. And I'm not entirely surprised that they had this kind of thing on the front page, because didn't they used to have the hot tub streamers on the front page all the time? And, you know, they just didn't give a shit about that until people really started to make a big fuss. And then they had separated it as its own category. And so I think the only reason the person even got banned was because people made a stink out of it. And they probably did like what they did with Hassan, where they were like, look, we're going to give you a ban, but when can we do it? You know, we'll ban you for like a day or so to like save face. But really, because they, like with Eric said, you know, he had to apply to be on the front page. So this person applied, they overlooked what he did, and they said, oh yeah, this is what we want to represent our brand. And they put that out there on the front page. And it's horrible. And what even is it? Like, I don't understand what the entertainment value of it is there.
So many questions, and you kind of went to the end of the story here, but it's good. Ultimately, this person has been banned on Twitch. Now we don't know for how long, right? But they have been banned. This is
their second ban too.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, second ban.
I don't know how you allow somebody who's been banned on Twitch to have access to the front page.
Okay, there's
Shouldn't that be an award for streamers on your platform who follow the rules?
Yeah, but since when does Twitch ever make sense and follow their own terms of service? And the best example is Hassan.
Yeah, and they just had a lady give birth.
Yeah,
on stream.
What the fuck?
And the CEO like gave her 100
congratulations. And on top of that, the CEO is so stupid and doesn't even like practice his own business, where he's giving out direct donations instead of Twitch memberships and everything. It's like, that's your business. Why would you say otherwise? Like all of Twitch makes zero sense.
So, Baby FurCon.
Baby sorry, I had to.
It shouldn't. Why does it exist?
Why is
and
this
why
a
do
thing?
people?
That guy's avatar is a PDF files fetish of Tony the Tiger as a baby.
Ew.
Ah.
All right. Listen.
Pivot.
No. The reason why we're talking about this is because it's important for people to see how fucking insane this is. Couple questions. Number one, why were they featured? Number two, who selected them? And are they still employed? Because if you are,
they shouldn't be.
1000%. They should be tossed off the fucking bridge in Minecraft. By the way, I don't actually mean tossed off a bridge. I mean,
Pal World.
I mean,
the deer girl was probably the one that selected her.
Oh, well, she's gone. She's been gone.
Okay.
By the way, when I say tossed off a bridge, I mean tossed off the employment bridge. I need to be very clear about that, right? The employment bridge of not being employed anymore. I need to make sure I'm very clear about that. I do not mean violence by any means. With that said, I do think that I need you guys to see this because I saw it, and I want to ruin you. So here's this. And we're going to play this on this tiny little screen, okay? All you need to know is that this person is on the USS Hornet, okay? You guys know what the USS Hornet is?
No.
No.
The USS Hornet is a U.S. Navy vessel. And if you go to uss-hornet.com, you can find it right here. It is it was used from the World War II to Vietnam War, culminating in the recovery of the Apollo 11 and Apollo 12 astronauts here. Okay. And this is a place that's in California. It's like now used as a museum. Okay. So let's fast forward to now and what the USS Hornet is now being used for.
Oh, no.
So we're at Galacticam, and this is where the first men to walk on the moon took their first steps back on Earth. So we have the trailer where they stayed, and then this is the exhibit room. And for our ABDL baby furs, this exhibit room with all of the cool space exhibits and stuff, and artifacts from the Apollo mission is our diaper changing room.
Oh, there's the pad.
So the kiddos can come in and get changed in a living piece of history.
You're muted, Craig.
By the way, when he says kiddos, he means grown-ass adults in diapers.
This is probably one of the coolest places I've ever gotten to change myself.
Wait. How is this person able to do all this shit if they're supposed to be some baby? How are you able to walk and talk about being changed and everything if you're supposed to be a baby?
Can we bring back shame? Can we just bring back shame? Nobody should be happy about being diaper changed as an adult in a World War II museum.
Correct.
It's so insulting too to like the history of that ship, like to allow all this stuff to happen aboard that. Like, what the fuck?
This is
men died, and now we have furries changing their diapers aboard this ship. Like, huh?
Right.
Is this person? Do we get to see this person at all in the video? Like, are they wearing a fursuit?
No, we don't.
Okay,
we don't. But
I miss the World War II men. They were badass dudes. Now we got furries. Damn it.
I'll say this, man. Like this, I saw somebody in the chat said they served on the Hornet. Like they served on the USS Hornet before it was decommissioned, right? How does this make you feel? You've probably been in that room. And to know that you have grown-ass men wearing diapers walking through there and changing themselves, pissing and shitting where fucking Apollo 11 astronauts were. Like that's it's not sad. It's pathetic. It's extremely disrespectful. Let's finish this up.
Was really we got some product donated by North Shore, which was amazing. It's just super cool to see this happen. This is like a dream of mine, like one small step for man and one little baby step for big baby kind.
What?
It's a dream of his to get his diaper changed on a World War II naval vessel. Like, what
your
normal
dream too?
person would even I would be my dream would be going on there and checking it out. It would be really cool. Like, not going and getting my ass wiped and cleaned.
Crumbs wants a quick reminder, says, reminder, don't get black-pilled. Thank you, Crumbs. Appreciate that. There's more to this.
No.
I think it's important that we appreciate
It's
you guys rolling
worse.
with us here. Well, I just, this is what they think of you, right? It was pointed out to this tiger furry diaper wearing man baby that XQC was watching. So this is what they thought of XQC and XQC's audience, which I think is probably the most telling thing here.
XQC, find something better to do. Dude, XQC's community is triggered. Listen, the day XQC's community is the litmus test of normalcy is the day I admit this is weird. Dude. Yeah, I think they were I don't know what to say. I don't know. They're weird. And they should be spending their stream making content for themselves.
They're weird.
Yes, the tiger guy in a diaper with a pacifier in his mouth, with a wolf with a daddy hoodie to the right, with pronouns in bio here. By the way,
XQC's community in chat is fairly normal.
No. This is the normal people, Eric. These are the normal. Don't you get
Weird.
Don't you get it? Oh, man.
Not watching other people. Yeah, I don't know. That seems cringe to me. I'm out here doing my...
That seems cringe.
I think he's projecting. He's definitely projecting.
The video that you showed of the dude on the vessel, is that this guy, or was that another like diaper furry?
I don't. That was somebody at the. I don't know.
There's many of them.
I
assuming.
wasn't sure. Okay, so yeah, God, there's at least two
There's
of them.
so many of them.
There's
Again, I've had now there are two of them.
Probably the same
There were two of them.
I'm not going to play any more of that because that's
Good, thank you.
Enough. Yeah, that's good.
One more thing though, the person
no.
who made that VTuber, right, that little weird ass tiger thing, should be totally ashamed of themselves for making that thing. The fuck? Like, let me go and commission this for this weird fetish guy. Here, no problem. Let me help you. Like, where's your morals?
Look, we talked about this early on, right? And somebody super chatted this, and I think they nailed it, right? You want to dress up, and do it fine. Do it in your own house. That's fine. Like, even if you want to have a convention about it, okay, right? Just don't show up acting like you're a fucking child with a diaper on and a passy in your mouth, and then tell everybody that we're the weird ones. Seems like a pretty easy ask, you know, just throwing it out there. Hippie Tree Hugger says, as a furry, I can honestly say that was absolutely disturbing. Baby FurCon sounds like people need a 5150. Thank you, Hippie Tree Hugger. Appreciate that. Trollkin says, shame is a form of pain, and pain is an important feedback mechanism nature gives us to avoid our own destruction. Bring back healthy shame.
Yep.
Well, somebody pointed out that that's what some of these folks get off on, the idea of being shamed. So they like it.
Yeah, I think that is true. Like but I mean, it's controlled shame. Like they're being spanked. And you know, because it all ties into being a baby, and it's just wrong and it's weird, and just can like I do stuff that is like there was that video, or not that video, there was the tweet going around about, you know, how video games are for kids and animation and shit's for kids. And no, it's not. It can be for kids and for adults, but there are certain things that as you get older, just you do not do anymore. So as you grow up watching cartoons, you get older, you can still watch cartoons. It's fine. You watch cartoons with your kids. You watch cartoons even if you don't have kids. It's something you enjoy. But you're an adult, you're a child, you're in diapers, and you learn how to not wear diapers. You get older and you don't do that and fetishize it. It's fucking weird and wrong. And that, I can't believe that we really have to. I mean, I understand there's always going to be a segment of the population that is going to be into some weird shit. But the fact that not only is that happening, but it makes it to the front page of one of the biggest websites on the internet and is promoted, it just shows how wrong shit has gotten.
I don't think like this isn't even like a niche thing. Right. As far as people looking at it and being like, that's kind of fucking weird. Right. This is like a 99.5% thing where, like, whether you're left, right, center, New York, Chicago, LA, Saigon, wherever you live, you look at it and you be like, no. Right. And the fact that somebody at Twitch was part of that 0.5% or whatever it may be, probably less, was like, this person should be featured. Was like, you know, like, that's the issue, is that this person who is probably just as fucked up as this furry child diaper dabbler, they saw that it was fine. That's the problem. That's the problem. Which is why you gatekeep.
Yeah. I going back and looking at certain things. It's like, man, we didn't gatekeep enough.
No. Okay, guys, coming up in just a couple of minutes, I want to invite you guys watching over on YouTube and over on Kick. We are continuing the show an extra hour over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. We enjoy, hopefully you guys make the jump. I'm going to put a link directly to the show in YouTube. It's going to be the pinned comment. And I would love for you guys to join us. If you guys haven't yet, we still have another hour of the show. Once again, we're not taking anything away from you guys over on YouTube. We're still going hard. We're still going strong, but we're going an extra hour over on Rumble. So I'm going to put the link, and I would love for you guys to join us. And if you guys do today, I will offer you virtual high fives, and we'll be well rewarded for that. So with that said, we do have a couple supers here. Retromeister came in, says, morning all this repulsive crap is why I became an underground furry. I was a part until 2020 bad actors invaded it and wanted to make it more about politics and repulsive stuff than socializing, building friendships, and creativity. Retromeister, you still doing it? Just curious. He says, I identify as a wolf mostly because I've been a lone wolf most of my life, but also a dog because I'm a caring, loyal, protective to those I care about. And also I'm an old school Disney and Sonic fan. All right, there it is. The Sonic fan right there. Marmalin, thank you very much, Retromeister. Marmalin says, oh man, the ABDL world is insane. Rare times I think the internet was a mistake. Then them and bug chasers are why I think the internet was a mistake. I don't even know what bug chasers is. Don't want to look. Marmalin, thank you very much for your help.
Oh God, I just looked up ABDL. Don't do it.
I will not. Retromeister says the fandom used to keep the lewd stuff in private, but it's been more out in the open due to SJWs and bronies gatekeeping culture. All fandoms have their dark sides, but furries are the most criticized. Thank you. Sean came in, says, I feel like I've been kicked in the head by a mule after watching this. Sorry, Sean. Scooter says, watching these furries make me think the wrong side won the great conflict, part 2. Thank you, Scooter. Appreciate that. Retromeister followed up and says, sad to hear about Itagaki's passing. He definitely sounds like he was a based man and gamer. I played the DOAE 2 and its memory. The male gaze is back, baby. With that, I return to door dashing. Thank you, Retromeister. Appreciate that. And Nathan says, I'm not a furry despite the avatar, and I've met some based furries who hate how the term has been synonymous with perverts because people like this. They aren't the worst, and they make the mistake of being open about it. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate that. All right, let's go to get the rest of these supers real quick, Blabs. Oh, we have Scooter here real quick. Does anyone notice how much money furries have thrown at art and costumes? It's weird. And there's a lot of furry artwork out there, and some of it looks like artists spent hours on it. Thank you, Scooter. Okay. Yeah, Eric, did you need to make a change or something, buddy?
Are we leaving YouTube?
We are
in like a couple minutes. Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, Blab's going to get these supers real quick. We're going to use this as an opportunity to go to the restroom, make a change, and allow Blabs to do this.
The men have to pee.
We got to go pee-pee.
Okay.
Not in our diapers. Okay.
Okay, bye.
USS Hornet. Okay.
I got to change my diaper. I don't know what you're talking about.
Blabs, here we go. Fire away, Blabs, and use this as an opportunity, guys, to go in and join us over on Rumble. Once again, over on YouTube, it is linked. It is the pinned comment over on the in the chat. Join us over there. We'd love for you guys to pop in as we are hitting great record numbers. Things to look forward to over on Rumble include we have Asmongold and a big old beef he has with some trans person. Eric is going to give us a review of Battlefield 6, and I think we found the exact point when society went off the rails. So you want to show up for that. Blabs, fire away.
Okay. All the men went to use the bathroom. I think that's hilarious. Anyway, Aramis for one says, thank you, Cecil. I wasn't able to super chat it, but Hudson Hawk is one of the very few with music pieces that I love. It's a very witty and funny movie. Craig has no taste. I agree. And for Aramis for one also says, I was scrambling, excuse the mess. And I want to pull this up. Get out of here. There we go. He's got, look at the chair stream. Look at this. Look at the fucking chair stream. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna bring myself back. Anyway, Mercenary for one says, good morning, guys. So I missed the last 2 days because of work. Basically had me hostage. So for that, I double fire Blabs to make up for it. Oh, thank you very much. Suffer So Proud says, Chopping Malls also a lot of pretty women running in their underwear. Can't wait. That's the spirit. Tugger the White for one says, A+ game selection today. Blabenstein. The haters can get wrecked. Also, did you see what I posted on Locals about Texas requiring a government ID to download all apps on Google Play and Apple starting in 2026? No, I didn't hear this. Interesting. I'll look again. I'll have to look. Yash for two says, Philaday, Plague Dogs, The Ralph Bakshi Library, etc. All cartoons for adult viewers. I used to think Adult Swim, by the way, was when you were swimming at the YMCA and children weren't allowed to swim at that time. That is what I thought the Adult Swim was, because I didn't watch any of these cartoons and I didn't know what they were. And I'm like, oh yeah, Adult Swim, obviously the YMCA. Anyway, Amish for one says, Hudson Hawk is the greatest musical for men. Craig, you have failed just like I failed my rant. Jared, for one, says, in regards to yesterday, you know who's funnier than Jeff Foxworthy? Jeff Dunham. No idea. Jared, for one, says, this is a great idea of something you guys can do on Plus, and that is for all you to get together in a Street Fighter movie from 1994. Zayla says, love your content and love when you have VTubers on. I'm happy to make a live stream. I'm here, like I said, I would on X. Thank you very much. Hitakai for 10 says, I don't know if this has already been mentioned, but Leaflet followed the D&D Pock in Sora AI and made an alternate straight version of it during her stream. She cracked up from seeing the results. If you're on Twitter, can you tag me in that? I want to check that out. Commodore Fan says, 30K a day blows my mind. I'm thankful with my work to make $16 an hour that they care about employees and a roof over my head that's paid for. Sheesh. Mercenary says, this is why I would rather be a Pokemon than a furry, because at least then I get superpowers to go with it. Ben says, baby fur, you know what? The apocalypse is overdue. I agree. Brian says, Hans, please hand me the flamethrower, the heavy flamethrower. This is disrespectful to the men who served on the USS Hornet. Precisely. Wisp, for one, says, all part of demoralization. The goal is to defile everything you care about until you eventually give up. Don't let them win. Mercenary says, the only shame these people have is the shame of us not being just like these freaks. This person disgraces the servicemen and those who died. Luigi says, who is with me? Why don't we summon a big-ass meteorite asteroid, whoever is called, and pass to a better plane by being unalive than live in the same world as the sea people? I think, listen, I think that's just going to be you, man. Ben says, I miss the ancient furries. Odin's berserkers go. Lampshade says, I'm just popping by to say pour one out for Itagaki. I can never say his name. I'm sorry. The man who sadly passed away. Dude was the Lemmy Klimster of gaming, loud, honest, and the author of amazing work. Rip legend. And then Brit for 20 says, this is what you get after 40 years of you are perfect just the way you are. The world has to adapt to you. That was never part of my childhood. The crazy got beat out of us early. Laughed my ass off. And I think I want to make sure that we're all caught up. No, we're not. Okay, here's another one. Abdu001 for 10 says, huge props for supporting Rumble. I get annoyed with creators that bitch about YouTube but don't support Rumble. And okay, Derek for 1 says, should furries have the freedom to exist? Sure. Should we accept them? No, not at all. In my opinion, it's weird, and it should be something that remains underground in all cases. And I think now I'm caught up. No, Video Gamer for $2.50 just dropped it on Plus says, wanted to mention that you completely overlooked the Legend of Dark Witch today in gaming history. It's a great little Mega Man clone with some Gradius-like mechanics on the 3DS, and it got a nice remaster on Steam a few years ago, too. I still got an A anyway, so...
Okay, we're caught up. All right, guys, join us over at Rumble, rumble.com/sidescrollers. Once again, I put the pinned link at the top of the YouTube chat. Let's finish up with this hour of power over here. Lots of really good stories. Eric will be joining us back in just a second, and Cecil's going the entire way. A quick reminder.
Side note, though, did you see that when Eric left, there was barn doors that closed over his camera? Did you see that?
No.
They were literally barn doors. It was like closing of a barn. That's why if you go back like 5 minutes, you'll see my face going, oh, because that's just the doors.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Quick reminder, Cecil will be watching Shopping Mall for all you guys over watching on YouTube. You guys can join us over at Side Scrollers Plus coming up in about 2 hours from now. It's going to be great. Cecil watching along with you guys. It's going to be a good time. So join us over at Rumble right now, Side Scrollers Plus later on. Appreciate you guys popping in. You guys on Kick, have a great day. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Fatality.
And you guys watching over on YouTube, thank you guys very much for, as always. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys over on Rumble right now. The link is now. Now is the time. All you need to do is click it.
Oh, there it is. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it?
You can ask him when he joins back.
It just happened. Anyway.
We'll do it. We'll show everybody over on Rumble. All right.
Yeah, come over to Rumble for doors.
All right. We'll see you there. See you, YouTube. Have a great day. And remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got to go get it. Bye-bye.
Fatality.